Hello students, welcome back. Students, in this video we are going to learn about lesson number 3, Properties of Natural Resources, part 2. Students, you have learned many things about water in your previous classes like uses of water, importance of water, etc. I am sure you also know that what are the states in which water is found. Water occurs in three states: solid, liquid, gaseous. Solid as in ice, liquid as in plain water, and gaseous as in water vapor. These all things I am telling you so that you recall the things that you have already learnt. Students, here we are going to learn something more about water, that is, properties of water. In your textbook, on page number 19-20, in the section Try This, there are 3 experiments given. In experiment number 1, it's a very simple experiment that you have to conduct and also answer the questions given in the experiment in your notebook. Experiment number 2 and 3 you can observe in the video and also try at home. Let's see experiment number 2. Some experiments to prove the properties of water.
Hello friends, let's see what material is needed to conduct this experiment. First we want to take a half glass of water and some simple things present in our home. Let's try with this toy. Oh, it floats. Let's try with the eraser. It sinks. Let's try with this sketch pen cap. It also floats. Let's try with this pen cap. It also floats. Let's try with this another toy. It sinks. Let's try with this pencil. It floats. Let's try with this crayon. It sinks. Let's try with this another rounder. Oh, it sinks.
See, from this experiment, it is proved that the lighter things float on the water and the heavier things, they sink in the water. See, another experiment. For this experiment, we need half glass of water and some ice cubes. Take ice cubes in a glass up to 3/4 of its height. Observe carefully. What do you observe, children, over here? That the ice cubes are floating. And ice is lighter than water. When water freezes to form ice, it becomes lighter than the original liquid. When water freezes, that is, when it transforms into the solid state, its volume increases. Therefore, the density of ice is less than that of water. That is why the ice floats on water. By observing these experiments, we come to know certain properties of water. That is, water is a fluid substance that is found in liquid state at room temperature and at ordinary conditions. Water has its volume, but it does not have its own shape. It can seep through small holes, gaps, or cracks. When water freezes into ice, it expands and its volume increases. Solid ice becomes lighter than the original liquid water and hence ice floats on water. Now let's learn about density of water, the interrelation between the volume and mass of a substance. The space occupied by a substance is its volume. The store of matter in a substance is its mass. Density is equal to mass upon volume. Mass is measured in grams and volume in cubic centimeters. Hence, density is equal to gm upon cc. Here, gram divided by cubic centimeter is the unit of density. Now let's learn about the anomalous behavior of water. When the water starts cooling, its density increases like that of most liquids. This happens at normal temperature. But When its temperature falls below 4 degrees C, its density starts decreasing. Therefore, the density of water is maximum at 4 degrees C. When the temperature of water is lowered below 4 degrees C, its density decreases but its volume increases. This is called anomalous behavior of water. Water expands when the temperature falls below 4 degrees C. For all other substances, when the temperature is lowered, its density increases as the volume decreases. But water does not slow this. This is peculiarity of water. Now let's see the experiment given on page number 21, 3.9 effect of density. Let's conduct an experiment to prove the effect of density. For this experiment, the things which we require are 2 glasses of water, some salt, potato and a spoon. Okay. Now, firstly what we are going to do, that we are going to dip the potato in the plain water. Let's see what happens. Observe carefully. The potato have sinked in the water, isn't it? Now let's remove that potato. You saw it, that it was a plain water and the potato got sinked in it. Now in the next glass of water, we will add some salt. Stir the salt properly. See, you can see the color have changed. It means slowly the salt is being dissolved in the water. Now let's dip the potato in this salty water and observe it. See, observe carefully. You can see that now the potato is floating on the water. The potato floats in that water because of the increased density. So in the above activity, the salt dissolves in the water in the glass, that is, it disappears. What happens when it disappears like this? When the salt dissolves in water, its particles spread in water. Slowly they become smaller and smaller. Ultimately, they become so small that they cannot be seen. That is, they mix completely with water. This is what is called dissolving. Here the substance that dissolves is salt, and the substance in which the solute dissolves is water. It is the solvent. So when the solute dissolves in the solvent is the solution. Now let's learn uses of water according to its properties. Water is useful for water transport due to its fluidity. Water is a good coolant and is used in motor vehicles to control the temperature of the engine. Many substances are soluble in water. Hence, water is a universal solvent. Water is useful for cleaning purposes such as for bathing, washing clothes, etc. Students, see the assignment given over here. 2 questions are given. You have to read it carefully and answer the questions properly in your classwork. So students, in this way, today we have learnt about properties of water. In the next video, we shall learn about properties of soil. Thank you.